I just wanted to get everybody warmed up.
All right, and welcome to the National Meat Trader Podcast with your host, Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
Marcus Aurelius
Ooh,
because
I like that.
that's a throwback and a real throwback as far as you can go.
Far as
Really,
you can go.
is a king of Macedonia. What we can do? I could be Gilgamesh. I don't know if that's offensive anymore.
We're
I
going
don't
all
know
the
if
way back.
we have,
When
I don't know
when
if we
did
have any
Caesar get killed?
Sumerians listening.
When did Caesar get killed? Hold on. That was like 500 AD or something like that?
Can you imagine like a Sumerian being like, whoa, hold on. Gilgamesh is a folk hero and a deity to us. And I find it offensive.
Canceled. We're getting
Canceled by the Sumerians. Oh my God.
The closest to that was the people saying that gypsy was a slur.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, I mean,
I don't know that it is, because who the fuck is a gypsy in real life?
Romanians and people
the Romani people, yeah.
But it wasn't Romanian saying it. Like on my internet, it was white girls saying it was a slur.
Probably.
Like,
I mean, no, I've seen
very
it.
white.
I've
like
seen
not
these
people
people.
Romanis.
Right.
Tumblr exposed us.
Well,
we got kinds
DM us and DM us Sumerians and gypsies and Romanians and tell us what you're offended by.
What if we start getting? If we start getting ancient Aramaic like sent to us? Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
Blue lives never fucking matter.
They're not real.
Do you have a story with that? I'm going to make some tea.
Much like Gilgamesh.
I'm from Staten Island. I see it every day. I just want to remind niggas, blue lives don't fucking matter. Suck my dick, a cab. I don't know what else to say, but fuck the police.
Banging on the chest. Banging on the chest.
Fuck cops, nigga. What's funny is that,
But also, if you're a cop and you're listening,
yeah,
we're okay. Until
it's not you. It's just
we're okay for now.
The structure that you claim to uphold and your job.
In the upcoming class wars, you're all going down. But
I better trade in y'all badges, man.
I'm just saying.
Pick your side.
Because they only color.
Tools of the bourgeoisie. I don't even know if I can hear me.
Well, that's when they start to turn on the bourgeoisie and hopefully sever the head of that whatever. I don't know where I'm at anymore, but right. I hope it happens. And I hope I get to see it, because there was like points in time like when after the pandemic like started that I thought it was like completely unfolding. Look, a mug from my house.
Christmas mug.
Joni looked for a black Santa and she found
Santa
one.
Claus mug.
Yeah, and she made him cocoa bombs. That's love.
And that's how I know Joni's a real ally.
Yeah. We have a black Santa on our tree, and he's mad adorable, just like that little like black Santa.
Why do you have a black Santa on your tree? I didn't see that.
You didn't see it? It was gigantic too. He's like really adorable and just I don't know. I feel like we need to see more black Santas. Like we need to see them everywhere. As like we need to like Coca-Cola, get rid of your white Santa next year.
You know what's fucked up? It's like we say we need to see more black Santas, right? But like we really don't need to see any Santas. Santa's fucking garbage.
You know what? I'm fine with Santa.
We're trying to fight for equity.
You leave Saint Noel alone. Listen, you leave Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas is a beautiful person. But Christmas. Go ahead, Joe. What are you all for? I was just gonna say Christmas.
No, I'm all for like any fictional. I'm down for the Easter Bunny. I'm down for Santa, because those aren't like false idols. Like we don't worship Santa. You know what I mean? I'm down for.
No,
I mean, in my world now, I'm definitely telling my kid a white man did not buy you presents unless it's your grandfather's. Yeah. But
I'm anti-Christmas because I love the holidays. No, go ahead.
You're anti-Christmas. Hold on. How did we go to the whole Christmas season without knowing this?
It's just capitalism. I love the holidays and everything, but I'm just talking about capitalism,
Yeah. Listen,
here's my thing. I like Christmas, but I don't like it as a adult father anymore. Because like, I got to go to my baby mom's house and I got to be with them. And I like if I had like disposable income, I would fuck it up every Christmas. I would get
Right.
my house decorated
Hell
by
yeah.
by Mexicans. I would have like a 12-foot tree. I would fly my kid to me and fly my baby mom to like a
Why?
resort and her wife, so I could be with my kid alone on Christmas. But I would go nutty on Christmas if I had like the resources.
Yeah.
As it is
You know
now,
what?
I still like it. I still like seeing Christmas around. It actually kind of warms me and like as like because it's like fall sucks
Mhm.
and winter sucks as well, but like there's
I
something
like
warm
fall.
that goes on in me during Christmas where I'm like I see the trees going up, the lights. I went ice skating, you know.
Yeah.
But
That's cute. That's
Everything
wholesome
yeah,
too.
like
dies right after the
I don't mind
first, bro.
Christmas. I just
Right
want
after
people to
like
stop
the
believing in
first.
Jesus.
Listen, I think it's disambiguous enough where we I don't think we even have to like surround it around Jesus anymore. And I'll tell you a weird story about how fucking weird this part of Pennsylvania is. Um, randomly, like maybe a couple days before Christmas, we were like going through like the Christmas aisle, just looking for last minutes, and Jackson was probably like just about just under a year, so he was still a baby. And some random woman said, "Merry Christmas, little one," and no harm, no foul. It was whatever. And then she touches his little jacket and says, "Don't forget to keep the Lord in this Christmas," in that tone. And I literally just went, "What the fuck?" Like, audibly said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing?" And she just like walked away. Like, like, in what
Yeah.
world?
Do you ever get like because this was one thing I was dealing with this year because I wasn't really last 2 years we haven't really been anywhere, right? But this year I was kind of like around the city, in a new place for the holidays. And I would
Okay.
just make a big mental note of like, I would make it my business to say happy holidays to people,
Same.
hoping they would say it back. And it was always like white dudes in trucker hats to be like, Merry Christmas. Like, not like a dip way, but like, if I say fucking happy holidays to you, say happy holidays to me. If you're saying Merry Christmas to me, like, what if I'm fucking celebrating Kwanzaa? I don't know what the fuck Kwanzaa is, but what if I'm Jewish? What if I'm a black Israelite?
So
On my
what?
Hanukkah vibes.
This is the thing though, because I go through this a lot in working with the public, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was at work and my brother said the same shit. He was like, he wished somebody like a Merry Christmas. He was like, oh shit, what if they were Jewish? I think they were Jewish, and I was like, so nigga, like what? They can't have a Merry Christmas because they're Jewish. It's not like,
The
oh
day
nigga,
still
fuck this.
comes. I'm
Like
just saying.
Merry Christmas doesn't mean fuck Jews and fuck Kwanzaa, and neither does Happy Holidays.
It
You feel
does to
me?
some people. Merry Christmas. You don't remember that
It,
whole
no,
thing where they were
yeah,
the
You gotta
Republicans were like
ride
they're trying to kill
hard.
yeah.
Christmas?
Oh no, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like the people who, if I say Happy Holidays and you say and that's fuck Christmas and fuck Christianity to you, well, I mean, we don't need you on this planet, and we know that. Like we're having we're having normal conversations because those niggas don't count. They're not one of us. We're normal people. We are gonna get those niggas up out of here. We're
You know
gonna
what I
figure
hate
that shit
though?
out.
You know what I hate when I think something's like exclusively an internet opinion held by people who don't leave their homes and are just like
Mm,
weird people
mm.
who sit in
And
their basements on Reddit, and then I
then
go
go
outside and see it in
outside,
practice, and I'm like, damn, like this shit is in real life. Like the fucking like when I saw the anti-mask protest in real life, I thought
bro.
this
Yeah.
was just Facebook
That's
groups.
disappointing, right?
I thought these
That's
niggas were being
disappointing.
safe in their homes and being mad about mask mandates. When I saw
No.
Karens
They're
popping
out.
off in Target, I was like, God damn
Yo,
it.
all day, all day, all day. Pennsylvania, like especially like Napa, is just full of that, right? Like you've got like up and down when you got folks where, like, I was passing by like the gas station and there would be a horde of people like talking about how like COVID's is a hoax, masking is a way to control it, and they're just yelling like in the same little pocket outside, like, and it was February, like that's a lot of dedication. Way too much dedication for me.
Or
Yo,
like I remember,
This is all we're
I think
getting.
the I think the first time I really like saw something from the internet be real was the toilet paper thing.
Mm.
Because I would have bet money that was like an isolated event in Ohio somewhere. Not even
oh,
Ohio. Ohio's
No.
nice, low key. Like fucking Montana, like somewhere super far and secluded. And then I went grocery shopping. And 3 different stores did not have fucking toilet paper. And then I went to CVS, and on the front of the store, they had a sign that said, "We don't have toilet paper," but I went in anyway because I wanted to
Yeah.
replace my toothbrush. And like there was toilet paper in there, and I was like to the kid, like, "Yo, why do you have the sign up if like there's a full shelf?" He's like, "Because we don't want to deal with it getting emptied out again." So I'm just leave the sign there.
Wow.
The
That
man said, we
Like,
don't want to
CVS,
sell
it's
it.
not like a grocery store. Like CVS, their back room stores a shitload, but like the shelves don't store a lot, so they keep having to come back and forth to like restock these shelves. And he's like, I just got sick of it, so I
So
just
fuck
put
that.
I filled it up for my boss, but he doesn't know the sign's still up there. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Listen, man.
Shout out to that
Sometimes
guy,
you gotta
man.
ride hard. You gotta ride real hard.
You
Listen,
gotta ride real hard.
I knew you. I don't know if this phenomenon happened to you. Did you guys see restaurants trying to like add a toilet paper roll as a bonus to buying food at their
Nah,
establishment?
like what?
Was that
Yeah,
in real life?
yeah. No, I'm not shitting you. Like, and they weren't
Good
shitting
pun.
me. Oh yeah.
Wait, so
They
you mean
literally had a takeout delivery service, right? A takeout and delivery service where if you ordered X amount, you would get a free toilet paper. And it was literally on the counter, like, here you go. Like, thank you. Like, it was a weird thank you program. The weirdest one I've ever seen, personally.
wow.
I mean,
Wow.
points are one thing.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, bro. I thought that's why I thought like the fabric of society was finally coming undone.
It's over.
I was like, yo,
Dude.
like this is it. Like once we start bartering for essentials and we start going back and forth and like it's unironic anymore, like we're finally entering the zone of Mad Max. And then if that's the case, us three meet up in Houston. We definitely find somebody who can work on cars and we find a way for all three of us to be able to stand upright and either play like really loud music, whatever we want. I don't know. Like maybe you get like a guitar, Justin. I feel like that would be really good for you. and,
Do you remember?
and
Do
Joey,
you
you
remember our
just want
thing?
like a loop deck. Like
Yeah.
Do you remember our thing in Cali where
what?
we were like obsessed with Snoop? Because that was when that song "Sexual Eruption" or "Sexual
Sexual
Seduction"
seduction.
by Snoop
Yeah, that
Dogg.
was a
If
good
nobody
one.
remembers that
God,
song,
bro.
please look it
I
up if you don't
remember
know
that
it.
song. I will
But like,
never.
I think that came out when you and I were in Cali, and like
Yes,
we were just
it did.
obsessed with the idea of Snoop Dogg playing a guitar.
Yeah, it was the best because it was such a good thing to see. Like
Did he
it
do that
was
in the
like
video?
yeah, he did it
Yeah.
in the video, and
That's
he's
fire.
wearing like a white suit, if I'm correct, and it's got sequins on it, if I'm also correct. But he's like just going in on the guitar, like just like that's what I want. I want some, but you know, your guitar can like spew blood if you want. We can definitely
Metal it
it
up.
could be yeah, just for Justin because I know he's a goth. Like at the heart, it's a
I don't
goth.
know if I'm
It's
goth.
just
I feel
another
like
skull. It's a skull
there's
inside of his little
there's a
heart.
lot of duality going on in me right now. I don't know. Should I abandon the darkness and go to the light, or has the darkness always kept me safe? You know, like if I go to the light, will I be outshined? I don't know. Is that
I don't
poetic?
know,
I'm kind
man.
of sick.
I feel like you're Vibe Cartel at a Joy Division concert. That's who you are.
That's a
like,
standalone clip right there.
That
I'm
is
not even gonna like edit that. That's just a
fire.
standalone vibe.
Bro, niggas ain't
Speaking
even
of
hold
gonna
on,
get
clips,
it, bro.
bars.
bars. Speaking of clips, I fucking
Emptied the clip
I'm a
in some
fucking
John?
moron. So let me entertain the people
Oh
with how
no.
fucking stupid I am. So I had said on an earlier podcast that I was looking for Adderall. I found it.
Oh,
One of my
shit.
boys got me some 20 milligram pills, the instant release Adderall.
Oh, shit.
Now, my stupid ass, for whatever, I don't even know what the thought process was. I popped the 20 mil, which you shouldn't do with new drugs, right? You should do like half of what
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
regular shit is, maybe even a quarter. I could have easily looked this up on Reddit, but I popped the 20, and then I popped another 20, and I don't know what the thought process of was why. So I was on 40 milligrams of Adderall yesterday, made a bunch of clips, so that's cool. But
So
made a
it's
bunch of
good.
clips. But then it like got to this point. First of all, if you take enough Adderall, it definitely feels like Molly, which is kind of scary because that's
Ooh.
not the sensation I was looking for. Like I was just looking for a quiet mind. So that's what Adderall does
All
for
of
me. Like if you don't need Adderall, it like makes you fucking jittery and crazy and whatever. If you need it, it shuts your mind down, and that's what I needed. Like no thoughts,
man.
mind empty. Like even my inner monologue when I'm on like the right dosage, like my inner monologue sounds like there's an echo to it. Like my mind is so empty. Like there's just one. Like I can read a book. Like I didn't have the TV on all day yesterday, which is like news for me because I need the TV on to shut my head up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I had no TV. I'm just sitting here making clips, and
Whew.
which I didn't do that many. But then like I hit this point where I was like crashing but couldn't fall asleep, so I was up to like 7 a.m. just watching snowfall. I'm on season 2, and I just started the show like
I'm
last
kind
week.
of down with that, bro.
Nice.
I'm kind of down with that. Sometimes I want one of those days, bro. I want to be that tapped in. Like, oh, damn, Joey.
It wasn't tapped in though, because I was more just like that like I like sat down and was like, I'm tired at like 11, but I was very awake. Like I was too tired to really go and do anything, but not awake enough to like be in the mix. Where's your camera at, Joey?
I fucking
Yeah, I was just about to.
This is crazy that this was gonna happen.
And then so I was up till 6 a.m, and then I woke up again at 9, and I've just been up. And this tea is kind of helping, but I feel like my throat's a little scratchy. I'm feeling a little nasally. A couple people hit me up to hang out, and I don't know if I have it in me. And it's you ever just not want to waste the weekend, but you also don't want to leave your house? It's very strange.
Yeah, that's me all the time, basically. Like I have that inner monologue, like, hey, like you really don't want to go out because like we talked about this in the chat, like how we haven't talked about it, but like it's cold, particularly in the Northeast, and there's a lot, and shit's just kind of going wild, and I'm like, man, do I want to go out, or do I want to just blow like a couple more joints and like sink into my couch? And I accept that because that's my fate. But no, you end up wasting the weekend, and it feels like somebody robbed you,
Yeah,
and it was
I don't
you.
know. Maybe I mean, because I have a couple friends who want to hang out, and they're all pretty close. But I just tell them to come here because like I said, I don't. That would be the solution actually, but just tell them to come here and like just come hang out at the old Casbah, so I don't have to leave the house. Because I tell you what, when you go outside in 17-degree weather, that'll instantly kill your mood.
Oh
Even
yeah,
if you're only traveling
absolutely.
5 minutes in it.
No, bro.
That,
24 degrees right now. It's disgusting.
Also, I own no long sleeve shirts. I should probably work on that.
I feel like that would be your problem. I feel like out of everyone, that feels like a uniquely Justin problem.
So I have very large arms.
Where are my sleeves? Like
I have very large arms, so when you buy things that fit my arms, they're usually like very baggy or very long. And obviously, I find shit that fits. But like I said, I thought I was moving to Miami last year, so I threw out a lot of my long sleeves. And then I've bought long sleeves since I've been here and lost them. I don't know where the fuck they would be at.
Listen, it's time to go to Walmart.
Exactly that face, exactly, Joey. Because I have no idea where they like.
Go?
Like, and they're all Walmart shit. It's not like it was anything expensive, but like shit just disappeared on me. Disappeared like Kanye's sanity has over the years.
It really has. It's really slipped him, and I don't know, man. I'm always between, do I feel bad for him or do I don't? And I don't know. I feel like I don't.
In the chat, we asked, if Kanye.
Oh, are you going to reveal this?
We're fighting, and you had to jump in. Who would you help? I think I got to beat up Kanye, but who would win? Do you think?
Kanye.
You think Kanye would win? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna say something, like not PC, but like I'm also not gonna say the word. I feel like he has strength that belongs to someone who, in their demographic, has unusual strength. Does that make sense?
Missing chromosome strength is what you're trying to say.
There we go. Like
that's the nice way to put it.
The nice way. I think somebody with Down syndrome, essentially, like
non-neurotypical strength.
Here's my thing. I definitely think Kanye is physically stronger than Pete. I'm pretty sure Kanye works out. I'm pretty sure Kanye has abs, like real ones. Like not. Oh no, he got liposuction. But anyways,
cares?
My thing though is Pete. I feel like Pete's still one of those like down to earth guys that like gets drunk with his high school friends like twice a year, and they like fight each other in the backyard in like some Staten acre of land. So I feel like Pete Davidson probably gets it in like once a year.
You think so?
Whereas I don't think Kanye has his blade literally his entire career.
See, I think Pete Davidson probably like. I feel like he could probably fight. Like if he couldn't fight in the past, he's probably. I feel like picked some things up. Whether it's
I feel like he's hired somebody at this point to train
because
him.
Like when you're a funny guy, and you're making fun of, you got to learn how to fight. Like if you're on SNL, you got to learn how to fight, bro. Niggas are gonna come for your neck, and he's a young man. He flows through any city. Niggas gonna be like, oh, we gonna try to.
He still lives in New York City.
Yeah, I
Pete
mean,
Yeah.
Davidson just gives me this vibe that like he could be a billionaire tomorrow and would still like crack a few natty ices with some high school boys and get out of
Natty
hand
Ice.
and start a bar fight. he just doesn't. He seems down to earth enough that he's still fighting once a year in secret.
Well, I hope that's what
Oh,
you. I hope that's
also,
his reality.
him and MGK were like best friends like a couple of years ago. I don't know if they still are, but they definitely had to have gotten into it one time on drugs at least. You don't remember that
This is
stint where like
the
Pete Davidson was
obligatory
in?
MGK like section of the podcast from Justin.
podcast.
So let's just go
I'm
ahead.
just saying, there was
You're
like
the
a
only
year
one
where
who
like
cares about this man, bro. You're the only one.
He's
because
like,
you know
oh,
I gotta.
how can I insert
MGK
MGK?
he's trash, bro. I mean, he's trash.
You
like,
ride for him, bro. You ride
you
for him.
ride
It's
hard
okay.
for MGK,
Him and
bro.
Corpse.
You know
Him
what?
and Corpse.
You know what?
You
I
you
fuck
on
with
the.
I fuck with. You know why I fuck with MGK? Because he's a piece of shit white person that like knows he's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like he's just a piece of shit in his own
You
lane.
think that's?
Okay, I understand.
Like the one time they were like,
that gives it to him.
they were asking him on a everyday struggle. They were like, "So are you ever gonna get off drugs?" And he's like, "No." Like, why would I get off drugs? Drugs are great.
You know what?
There's a little bit of
has the
MGK
energy.
in all of us.
You know that dude Scrams back in the day when we used to hang out? That weird white dude.
You are deep cut reminiscing.
That's the same energy. That's the same energy. The same energy in my head. Just weird and just unnecessary. Like, just go somewhere. This dude was just like I'm cyberpunk guff. Like okay, like you're just a weird, awkward, skinny white guy with too many piercings.
You're just Sonny
like,
Moore.
Like, just chill out. Like, literally.
Speaking of, let's get emo with it real quick. Are either of you attending the Wish You Were When We Were Young festival or whatever?
I heard
Wish You Were Young is better.
It is
sold out.
I do.
I heard that shit sold out.
Both of them are sold out, and
insane.
Yeah, because they put it really low to like reserve the spot, like, you know, put down for like $25 or something like that. So like it sold out in minutes. But
I thought it was $225 for one seat, no refunds.
It is
telling me
but you could have just put down like $21
on the pre-sale during pre-sale.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So people took advantage of that.
66 bands for $250.
Would you go all expenses paid, but you still have to take off work for it? Would you go?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to see My Chemical Romance. Like, I like them a lot.
I do a lot too.
I don't want to be that guy, but I always end up being that guy. Out of that whole flyer, I kind of liked one band on there. And
bro, what about Silverstein? Bro, like, just so, like, listen.
To be fair, a lot of those bands I never got to listen to. I never got to listen to Silverstein.
That's your homework. I'm gonna put that on the podcast
on our
playlist. The plug alert, National Meat Treasure podcast playlist on Spotify, where we add music from artists that have been on here, people just like Joey and the groups that he's attached to, as well as past guests like Leslie, shout out, Comfortable Dude. We should put on some Silverstein, some Taking Back Sunday for you. Maybe get you an education, and I could even get really nitty gritty and just start getting into like.
Sunday. I mean,
they're not the worst,
but like I'm
definitely. Here's the thing:
you couldn't pay me to go to that show.
Is fire,
I'm saying.
And so is Silverstein.
Hold on, let me bring up the flyer real quick because I feel like,
if
I'm being honest, if I could curate the crowd, I would go. But I know there's going to be annoying, reminiscing white people there, so that would kill it for me. But hold on, let me see.
So many.
The amount of time someone would be like, "Oh man, I remember when I saw you at that show in 2013." No, I don't, dude.
No, why would I?
Heard a lot of the bands that were put on that flyer. Like some of those bands have broken up and have never had plans of getting back together.
Well, they're all getting back together for this because literally they got paid just enough. Like, bro, the ticket prices and the merchandise alone, they're probably going to make gangbusters just off of that. And it's 2 days where everyone's going to feel urged to fucking purchase it all. And I love it. What is it? Bring Me to Horizon, Paramore? Yo, you guys like literally talk about how much you love Hayley Williams all the time. So
oh yeah.
This is your.
See, here's my thing. a lot of
Dashboard
these
Conventional,
bands. Here's the thing about some of these bands, right?
Avril Lavigne.
Overall, if I'm looking at this lineup from an overall perspective of just shit I want to listen to, I would say like 50% of this lineup is pretty solid, right? But here's the
Census
thing, right?
fail.
Some bands you don't want to see in your 30s because they were 30 when you were 16 and now they're sad.
Bro.
All right. I remember who did I
Seosin?
Oh my god, I remember Marilyn Manson went on tour a few years ago. It's like 2015, and I wanted to get tickets because he was playing like by my house at the time. I just didn't end up going, but I saw videos, and this man was decrepit. I was like, and then I remember like going, well, maybe like it's just like a shitty Instagram photo. I remember like that 2015, 2016. I was on everybody's Instagram making sure I saw clips of Marilyn Manson. I was like, yo, this nigga is old as fuck. And then I went to like his highlights of like Ozfest and shit on YouTube. Amazing, a miracle of a show. There's just some of these bands like, I mean, I'm sure like
Armor
we
for
talked about this
Sleep.
like didn't we talk about this like 10 episodes ago? How like fucking Gerard Way is like fat now.
Thursday.
Like is Gerard getting in shape for this? Because I do not want to see Kevin Smith come on stage.
Let him
and sing.
let him wear a cape. Let him wear like a whole robe, and I'm chill.
No.
Listen,
I want you on stage, 120 pounds, with your goddamn red eyeliner on. All right. If you're gonna fucking reminisce, if we're gonna have this whole when we were young, you better look young, Botox it up. Get in shape. Get with a trainer. Do not come on this stage. If any of them, in fact, we're growing. So if you are in any of these bands and you are hearing this, hit the gym now. You got till October. Tighten up, because you are not gonna ruin the nostalgia for.
How does Avril Lavigne
for the
look?
people who are going. Avril Lavigne, I feel
Justin
like she's still really
going.
famous and is injected with all her Botoxes.
So can we talk about the logistics of this event? Right, like. This is a complete.
Bro, it's Warped Tour. It's 2 days of just nonsense. It's gonna be.
The thing is, it's 66 bands, and there's only 3 stages, and it's 12 hours long. What the fuck?
Well, they added a second day, so
yeah,
I don't know.
But it's the second day of the same show. They didn't split it up. It's just another one. They're just doing it twice.
I hope they have a good time.
But they'll probably play different stages the second day around.
There's only 3. It doesn't matter. Like, there's only 3 stages.
That's Warped Tour, baby.
It'll fail. It'll fail.
Nah, Warped Tour had mad stages. Warped Tour had a lot of shit going on.
I've only been to Warped Tour once, but I remember like I only wanted to see like 6 bands, and I got in for free and didn't get to see all 6. So
damn,
yeah. Warped Tour was the worst for that.
I went to a few Warped Tours. Had some good times. Actually, my first introduction to first time I ever saw anybody like hardcore dance or mosh was at Warped Tour. Like, I was like, so this is it, and then my life was different forever. Unfortunately, it was fucked.
This is it.
Then.
I'm trying to think of like which band is going to be definitely Bayside. The singer of Bayside, I feel like he's on drugs. I'm not sure though. I feel like I heard he was on drugs. I'm trying to think of who's going to look the shittiest on stage at this age. I'm like, look at the flyer.
Are they going to have 15-minute sets, bro? Like, that's just a crazy day.
You know who's going to show up? Travis McCoy is going to show up, and he's just going to and Gym Class Heroes gets back.
I thought you were going to say Travis Scott, and I was like,
I wasn't that dark. That it's already dark. I mean, it's by the same group, Live Nation.
Yes,
shout out
Live Nation.
So let's see if the lesson was learned. But Kitty's on there. I don't care. Maybe I die for Kitty.
That's another thing too. Kitty has not a band anymore. Kitty's got like 15 members changes. Like Kitty's not going to be what you expecting. Although I am going to buy some drummer right now.
And I think Fallon would come. I think it might be coming back. I might be making it up. And if that's the truth, I was so in love with Fallon when I was 15. Like, would have sacrificed myself.
Ooh, I found I
love you.
Kitty T online for $14. I might cop this right now.
Oh,
an OG.
Buy it. Wow, I like that.
Off some weird.
Listen, man. Brackish. Fire.
I love fucking. Speaking of fakes, Joe, you're not a sneakerhead, are you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, because I was wrestling with myself this weekend because I found a Russian website to get replica Jordans.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I buy these replica Jordans? I said to myself, if the bar calls me, I'll buy the sneakers, but the bar didn't call me, so I'm not gonna buy them. But
Good shit.
Yeah, if anybody needs a plug for replica Jordans from Russia, I got you. Let me know. Slide the DM. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm pretty sure that would get us flagged. So again,
What
we've
were the
reached the
price?
portion of the episode
What were those
that
prices like?
the
Jay?
views and musings of this particular podcaster do not reflect those of the podcast of itself. Please do separate Tropical Justin the Entertainer from Justin Graham. Thank you. That is
And
all.
Sasha, all three of my personas. But
Sasha, I gotta
they were all
respect
like
those.
they were all just like retail price sneakers. But like the ones I want, the homage to home Jordans, they're like two-tone Jordans. They're like split down the middle. One side's black and red, the other side's white and red. And
Right.
I wanted those for years, but they go for like 400 minimum now.
Right.
So, but I saw them on this Russian website for 125 plus shipping from Russia, and I'm like, So they're sitting in the cart right now until I get to come up. If you see me out here in Jordans, know they're fake. If you see these,
can you flex
if
the
you see
fake
these dogs in your front
Jordans
yard,
on the
just know
Instagram?
upstairs. I'm going hard.
Oh wow! Thank you for the stale commentary, you fucking hack. I thought you were original, Justin. I thought we were gonna go down a hole of just new. No, but no. Back to your
This is
gatekeeping.
all. How high are you?
Extremely.
I love there's always just a moment in the podcast where I know you're out of your mind, Blitzed. I love that.
Oh yeah,
time.
no, absolutely. I'm looking for things also, and then my brain is just trying to figure out why it's so cold in Pennsylvania and why do I live in this tundra? Because I'm tired of it.
You moved there because you're an idiot. You could have moved, and that's crazy. You could have moved anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
you had
but
the
it was
world at your
close
fingertips,
enough.
and you didn't even move to a cheap place.
Yeah, it should be cheaper.
You could have said, "Oh,
Let's
I'm
do
moving
it.
the projects."
We're going.
But you know what? Because I thought about that today too. I was like,
live in a project.
Like for the last few months, I was like, I could have left New York and gone literally anywhere, and I went to Pennsylvania. What was I on?
Yeah, then you went to Detroit. Now Detroit
for Pennsylvania
is probably
now
pretty
I'm in
cool,
Detroit.
But it's
next I'll be in Houston.
Houston. I want to see when that happens. I feel like that would be nice.
I was gonna book a flight for next weekend, but my friend who's gonna be like my tour guide is like trying to get like a good foot in at work. So she's like, just give it a couple of weeks, and I'm like, all right, fine. But yeah, just trying to scratch and survive and be warm because I just do not want to experience another winter again. I'm too old for it. Like, can we talk about that? How fucking like the elements just get a lot harder to handle as you age, bro.
This shit hurts, man.
Yeah, it's a lower tolerance for sure, and it's just because of you're like, and also like I'm thinner than I've been in a while, so like it's like extra cold, and I'm like really freezing, man. Like it is, I'm dying. I'm so fucking
I'm telling
over
you,
it.
we should all just move to Houston, live on the same block.
That's a fact.
That would be rad. Yeah, when we shoot guns in the air and just duck really quickly.
Third ward, baby, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. So here's something that I wanted to ask you guys, and we haven't talked about any shows we've been watching, but this one kind of charged me up and got me really excited. Have you guys watched Archive 81 at all?
I've not even heard of this.
Never even heard of it. Of course, you have the niche show. Let's look it up.
It's not niche. It's literally #1 in the United States. Don't
I don't ever believe any of those numbers.
How do you not believe them?
Because
it's their algorithm.
It's horror. Netflix? I don't even watch horror.
It's not really horror, but it is horror. It is currently an 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really high if you know Rotten Tomatoes. And it is a freaky, very suspenseful. So if you're looking for something that isn't gory or terrible, like but has some thrills in there, I think you'll really like it. It's definitely a really fun one. It's I can't pronounce the dude's name. The lead role, Mamadou is that's the hardest. Ati, is that what it is? Okay, so I'm already really high, so I can't say it. But he's really dope in it, and he is like there's a bunch of range he's able to show, and it's a fucking fantastic. And Matt McGorry's in it. So from Orange is the New Black, if you remember the prison guard boyfriend who knocked her up, Daya, who is also a connection because I'm in love with her. And Daya, if you're watching this, just know.
Stupid bad.
First of all,
Any
her
day.
name's Dea, so clearly you missed your shot. You couldn't
Gaia.
even say her name right.
Is
Also,
Aya
hi,
Polanca.
Joni, to your wife listening. To your wife listening, you're gonna talk about.
I hope she's listening. I hope she's listening because she knows the truth. Listen. We all got our people. I am not a jealous person like that. I don't have to come down on somebody. Thank you, Justin, for being a toxic male. You know
Oh,
what?
I am.
I think you're canceled. Canceled. You
Listen,
misogynistic
I
purple
am not very
do-rag
toxic,
motherfucker.
but I am so possessive. Like that's my thing. I never want to hear about what celebrity my girl thinks is attractive. Because
I
what the
also
fuck?
Really?
That does not benefit me at all.
yeah. I mean, I don't care.
It's funny. I think we play around with it. Like it's kind of like it's makes us laugh, and we kind of like display just like a little like childish love, and it sparks it up for us. We just like, oh yeah, is that's, and then we just realize that why we're attracted to those kind of things, and then I go like, yeah, he's hot, like and then we just continue to do our day, bro. Like
See, my shit is like if a girl is like, oh man, like Travis Scott's really attractive, I will immediately stop loving you in that moment. Like it's shut off completely. Like I'm just
Damn,
like,
bro.
wow, I
that's
did not need to
toxic
know
as
that.
hell.
Like if I ask, it's one thing, but if it's like you just say it and like casually, like you're like, don't get that comfortable around me, bitch. Like I don't need that from you right now. Stay on your toes because I'm staying on mine. I'm in the gym 5 days a week to fuck you, all right, to look good while I slang it, and you gonna talk about Travis Scott or fucking or Ed McMahon or whoever the fuck has been trying to attractive.
What?
Damn, you the
Like
worst
now,
boyfriend
in
ever.
that moment, I'm just like, damn, I do not love
Who
you
have you
anymore. Crazy.
inspired? Who have you dated that has found Ed McMahon from Star Search horny?
Listen, these hoes got crazy taste, all right? He's giving very daddy energy.
That's
He's
depth
giving
and
very
flavor.
sugar daddy energy.
Yeah, I'm really into seasons 1 and 3 from Star Search. So Ed McMahon's, energy level and able to just kind of connect with a crowd really connected with me. Like that's who I'm looking for in a
So you're
relationship.
saying like Ed McMahon can fuck my bitch is what you're telling me. Wow. Wow, you don't have any faith in me.
Probably, I
This
would.
is why
Like,
I'm single, folks. When y'all keep asking me on TikTok to be my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. No, I'm terrible. You don't want this. I
are you a
promise you. I'm broke.
girlfriend?
I am very broken, and I admit this.
You are
You
I'll
can
definitely a
slang it though.
girlfriend. You are definitely a girlfriend.
Your
The,
Instagram comments are crazy.
My
way
Instagram
too
comments
crazy.
they're not that crazy. They could be crazier.
Bro, I have never had somebody suggest they should drink my bathwater.
Did somebody say they wanted
I
to drink my
wouldn't.
bathwater? My comments?
Yes, yes. Don't you remember that?
Well, if you want my bathwater, we do have a merch store.
Baffled.
National Meat Bathwater.
We should start
Yes, we
selling
should.
that exact.
Well, are you like
Let's
you
see.
go into a raffle and you buy bathwater and you don't know which of ours it's going to be?
Ooh, that's actually nice. It could have some dog hair in there. It could have some cat hair. It could have some just regular hair. You don't know.
Just a long gray piece of dread.
Like that's the bonus. Just chop off a little gray dread. Like there you go.
But yeah, I do need to get hotter because I do love a good thirsty Instagram comment.
Listen,
Not as
I think you're there
never as
already.
thirsty as MySpace.
MySpace was different, bro.
MySpace was thirsty because there was no likes, so you had to say something, and they always said some nasty shit.
It's all you could.
Always, and it was a flex, bro. It was never like you message somebody on there and you were getting to the point, and you were gonna be in somebody's guts really quickly.
We need to
MySpace was
abolish
different.
likes.
If we should go back to bulletins. What if we went back to bulletins? Deep cuts.
Nah, bulletins you can leave, but you gotta just abandon likes, so you have to comment and get your feelings across about me. Because I don't know if like means, hey man, haven't seen you in a while, I see you're looking good, double tap, or does it mean you want to throat me this weekend? I don't know what it like means. Or hey, does it like mean do you want to do business?
Yeah.
Like there's niggas who like my
Wow.
pictures, all of them, and I'm just like, what are you here for?
What do you want?
Like,
Yeah.
What if you do all three? What if it's business while they want to throat you, but also they want to elevate your spirit?
They want
Like-
to pay you to be throated.
Yeah.
They want to.
And that's a
pay
business
you.
partner right there. That's a wife or husband, whatever.
You can miss likes easily too. Like if you get a picture, that you just post a picture and you get a bunch of likes on it pretty quickly, and then it goes to that like this person and 83 other people liked it. It's like you and I don't even know who fucking liked my shit. I got 200 likes. Who the
When I'm
fuck are
shooting,
they?
I
You know?
definitely, this is childish of me, but when I'm shooting my shot, I will spam like, and then the
I
ball's in
think
your
that's a good
court.
signal. I think that's a good signal. But
That's
I
a good
mean,
signal for
Is
me
it?
because I'm not gonna slide in your DMs. All right, so my method is I reply to the story. I'm giving out free game. I'm sorry, but I reply to the story if I want to spark up a conversation with you. I'm never gonna just directly slide in your DMs. So if you just don't post it in your story, I'm a spam like. You know what time it is. If you come back with the spam like, I'll hit the DM, or you can hit the DM after I spam like. But I'm not just gonna
right.
throw an initial butt naked, bare bones, boneless DM out there. That's crazy.
Boneless DM.
Can't
I'm
raw
not doing
dog
that.
someone's inbox.
Exactly. No yondom. It's
No,
terrifying.
No, yonder.
The only time I'll do that is if I have like an actual question to ask, like, "Hey, I
Yeah.
see you work at such and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they have donuts? I don't know." but yeah, just to raw dog somebody's inbox, crazy. And niggas throw dick pics in there. Back to niggas are weird. All right, let's keep it a
Yeah,
buck. Have
man.
you guys ever sent a random dick pic?
Unfortunate.
Never unsolicited? Never.
Dude,
That's
I've been called a
insane.
nigger because I wouldn't send somebody a dick pic. Did I ever tell you that?
What the fuck?
I sent one to somebody I was committed to, but not like to a rando, like somebody who I'm trying to spit game to. Like that's just if I'm with
Oh, I don't.
you, like, or I'm fucking around with you, I'm gonna send you. Maybe I'll send you some hard cock because I'm gonna get things spicy. I'm gonna get things started. I'm gonna get
Nah,
started.
I'm not sending. I'm not. First of all, I'm famous, so I can't just be sending these goods out to anybody. You know.
You should
Also,
though.
they're not massive enough. If I had a massive dong, maybe. But no, I'm kidding. But nah, this one girl, she was begging for dick pics of me, and I just was like, not into it. And then she was like, "You fucking nigger, like, why won't you send me?" And I'm like, "How is this gonna accomplish?" This was like 2014.
Yeah.
It's actually
People
happened pretty
often
recently too. I've had a lot of girls get mad at me for not sending dick pics. It happened to me.
That's
No, actually, it wasn't. They didn't throw the N bomb, but a girl did spaz on me over the summer because I wouldn't send her no dick pics. And I'm like, you know, like we're
that's
adults,
really
like in fucking
hard.
real life, right? Like I don't know why. Like that's why
Well,
that was weird. Like she lived like an hour away. Like we could just fuck.
you
Like
can
I'm not
just
gonna
find
send
out
you weird. I'm not gonna like sit here and like get the perfect meat lighting for you right now.
the
Like I have a
definition
job.
of fuck around and find out. Like
Also,
just
like it's so strange when like you sit and you tell somebody how depressed you are, and then like within 48 hours they're asking you for dick pics. Like, did you think that was gonna be the Zoloft I
damn.
needed to take a fucking picture of my fucking
yeah,
cock to send you?
These bitches
maybe.
savage out here. They don't give a fuck about you.
No,
They say,
bro, they
"Oh, you're
don't.
sad? Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Let me see
yeah, yeah.
that dick.
Beautiful
Pull that
bitch. Let
shit
me
out."
see that.
Yeah, they
That's
really just want
exactly
me
Yeah.
what I
to
was
whip it
doing.
out on them, and I'm modest.
Too
Ladies,
modest.
stop
They
asking me
Too
really
for
much.
meat flicks.
they're just trying to use you for your body. That's crazy.
That's
Stop asking me for
crazy.
meat flicks, ladies. Stop
I
asking
would
me for the
pay.
sweatpants print. Like that's crazy. Think
But
about
this is why our
changing the
podcast is
sweatpants.
never gonna lift off. Like this is why we gotta auction it. And with Valentine's coming up, ladies and gentlemen, you can finally put your bid in to get a date with Justin. Bidding will start at $100, and all proceeds will go to the National Justin League, and it goes directly to his bank account. So,
Just
Well, first of all, you don't even know if I have Valentine's Day plans, bro. Like, I might. You never
I don't
know.
give a shit. I don't give a shit. Listen, if
The
it's
plan
enough
might be
money,
jerking off by myself, but it's a plan.
if it's enough money, I think we ought to entertain it. God damn it.
wait, Justin. What is your aversion to sending pictures of yourself to
Mm.
bitches who are begging for them?
Because first of all, it's like a measure of respect, right? Like if you're begging me for flicks and you're being pushy, then I'm like, all right, this bitch is a weirdo, bro. Like, don't come over with that weird bitch energy. Secondly, a lot of these times it's like we can fuck in real life. Like there's been times people would beg me for dick pics and they live 30 minutes away, and I'm like, bitch, I have a whole Honda Civic. That is like 3 drops of gas to get to your crib and blow your shit out. I don't really want to sit here and take a meat flick.
They don't want to commit. They don't
Like
want to
I'm
commit.
grown. I'm not gonna exchange dick pics. And then also it's just like
Exchange dick pics? Hold on.
for the guys I sex,
Hold on,
obviously.
pause.
Exchange dick.
Obviously.
And the thing too is like how do I put it? It's like it's not doing anything for me to send you this flick. This is just like I gotta find the like I gotta get on rock, right? And then I gotta take the flick. I gotta get the lighting, the posture, and taking me flicks is crazy. I don't know, like there's many. I don't take them enough, so there's many bad angles around here to be captured. You know what I mean? Flash on oil. You know what I mean? Like you get, or you ever like take a meat flick? Hold on, fellas. Do you know this one? You take the meat flick and your fucking double chin is in it. Oh my god, like that'll make me not horny so fast. So like it's supposed to be all meat, and now we got chin in here, and I'm like, fuck, this is weird looking. I don't even want to fuck this bitch no more. I don't even want, I'm deleting her.
Do you not know how to crop or something? Just crop the picture or something.
I can crop it. I could crop it, but I already saw it now. Yeah. I've ruined my own boner with myself. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. There's times where I've looked in the mirror and jerked off. I'll be like, I'm a sexy nigga. I'm a fly guy. But like that's a mood, bro. That's not like a bitch asking me.
Not really.
That's not any of my moods. I'll tell you that much.
It's really a Justin mood. It's really a Justin mood.
This nigga.
Listen, sometimes you get piped up. The deltoids are looking round. You're just going in, and you're standing above your sink, and you're like, yeah.
You just had some caffeine.
Bodybuilder niggas be wild move, bro.
Yeah, no, they really do. They move different. They move different.
Like fucking rubbing each other's biceps, like, oh, nice.
Yeah. Look at how vascular you are, man.
Good for y'all. Just being out and open.
Cut.
Wow, so tiny. Dehydrated, that's why.
Damn.
Maybe dehydrate, then hydrate.
Yeah, I think for me, if a woman is asking me for dick pics, I'm gonna be on rock.
Just from the request.
Off the request. What?
Yes,
so ladies, if anybody wants dick pics of Joey's, just hit his DMs.
Let's not enter that energy.
Also, I think the main point too is like I have to kind of already like you first to send you dick pics. Like if I like you and you're really fair. Into that, that's cool. Yeah. But like if we're just trying to like get it done, you know what I mean? Then I'm like, for what? Let's just get it done.
I didn't know you had this kind of life, man. Like literally, you're just like bragging on here. At this point, like, oh, well, women love me, so they ask for my dick all the time, and then I feel so turned off by the request, so I don't ever feel like
it's not bragging. I'm just I can't have boundaries. I can't have boundaries.
Let's look at my muscles. Ooh, like literally, that's what you just did. You just stopped.
Y'all talked about the muscles. I was just saying.
We're regular folk. We're regular folk. We're not Adonises. We're not. You're
not regular, Mr. 2 cars, 2 kids. All right, you fucking head of the household. You're not regular at all.
Used car, 2 used cars, but 1 with engine problems right now. So don't you worry. Don't you worry about me. Like life
if you
is
and your wife want to race, you can do that. All right. So don't call me no fucking extra. I'm just a regular normal guy that likes to lift weights.
I just realized
they get random women asking for dick pics.
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah, it's not flattering, bro. It's just like sometimes it's weird. Like especially like it's been girls I've been talking to for like maybe a day and a half, and they're like insinuating, and
that's
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying.
I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get to know you, ma. Like, why are you asking
for my
about the
mass of women that talk about never wanting a random dick picture.
No one has ever asked me for a picture of my dick.
And you have to swallow them. Okay, whatever. Okay, you know what? I don't like this episode anymore.
It's happened to me enough that I have a stance on it, but it doesn't happen a lot. You know what does happen a lot though? Can we talk about something? Wow. Can we talk about something, ladies? And this might sound like a little brag, I guess, but I do not mean it this way. Ladies, I am not fucking you without condoms, bro. These hoes, I was not prepared for life. And this has been an ongoing problem my whole life.
Energy.
How women love to get rawed. Nobody told me in health class that these girls, every health class, I took like 3. They were all like, make sure that man puts a condom on. Make sure he doesn't trick you into saying it's too big for a condom. Women, y'all don't. I'm not fucking nobody right now, but y'all will just be like, yo, whatever, it's off.
You don't gotta lie, nigga. You don't gotta lie, bro. Stop lying.
I'm not lying, B. I'm just saying, like, There was
I'm
actually
not fucking
maybe 2
anyone.
years ago. There like maybe like 2, 3. No, this is way pre-pandemic. This is like 2017. It was a John begging me. We hadn't even met. We hadn't even slept together yet. And she was getting mad at me because I would not even in a sexting context entertain the idea of coming in her. I'm like, no, I'm not coming in you. That's I have a child out of wedlock already. I'm not doing that. She's like, well, I'm on birth control, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, but like, no, respect the boundaries, weirdo. And she was like getting legitimate, like, again,
Wow.
had not slept together yet. You don't know. I might fold in real life. But like, she couldn't even fake the boundaries over text. Like, bitches, we say niggas are weird. You bitches are weird too. But like, niggas just don't
Yeah,
say it
you
because
know
they don't
what?
want to. Bitches are weird. I've been sexually assaulted by bitches.
Usually
Bitches
because
have fucking ripped the condom off. Y'all bitches is weird too.
If a girl asks me to
wow.
raw her, she's getting pregnant.
Nah, bro. I have
Literally, is that
self-control.
all it is?
Listen. If you've ever had a 10-year-old ignore your text message or be mean to you via text message, you will think about that and just slap that rubber on tight. Put some Gorilla tape around the end of it. You know, you're ready to keep that thing on. All right.
Damn,
Listen, I
son. You
hope it
said a
works.
10-year-old ignore you via text. Ugh.
Listen,
Got the red
that feels
receipts on and all
painful.
that.
Oh,
That
what the
feels,
fuck? Yo, these new niggas different. These new kids are different.
bro. I might. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I would have to throttle somebody. Somebody has to get a throttle.
Oh, she
Like
gets
some.
throttled in real life. I'm just like, you fucking pick up your phone.
If
But
you don't do this, yeah,
but yeah,
it's the worst. I don't want
so
to hear that.
Yondim, stay on, you fucking weirdos, you weirdo hoes. Don't try to because it's not even just like me. Like this is stories I hear a lot, and niggas will, and like it's crazy because niggas will tell me like, yeah, you know, I was hooking up with this girl first time, whatever. Condom slipped off. I said, do you want me to keep going? She said, yeah. I'm like, nigga, why did you go then? Like, why did you like stop, nigga? What are you doing? Calm down. Is it that crazy? It's a gas station on the corner, B. Like, relax. Don't raw these women until you trust them. And you know what's crazy about that too? Is like, in my
Not
experience
wrong.
with rawing people, it's usually like 6 times a fucking where the condom just breaks or something and we're just like, ah, fuck it. But like we have a rapport already. You know what I mean? We have a rapport. I know the birth control method or whatever, or like the plan B is already in the Amazon cart. You know what I mean? But like, if it's the first time or second time or third time or fourth time, don't like that condom is going right back on, B. And you niggas need to stop letting these hoes raw you. Because child support don't play, especially in Michigan and Pennsylvania.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a weak man. So
Also, if you want dick pics of Christian, slide into his DMs. He will oblige.
also no. Don't be mixing none of that negative energy over here, brother. No. Do not slide in nothing. That's why I don't even say anything. Like you
Wait,
leave me out of
can we just
this.
have a new
My
logo
Bible
that's just
reading.
now? Can we have a new logo that's just a caricature of all three of our penises? Squishy, get on it
Yeah.
if you're listening.
They
Squishy,
can
don't do it.
intertwine like one of those like
caduceus,
polio string
the-
cheeses. You know the ones
Yeah,
like the cheddar.
My
the
dick,
two-tone joint.
from what you guys have
Yeah, they'll
described,
just
I probably have the longest dick, but also the thinnest.
Yeah.
So I'll be in the middle, and it'll be like,
so
you know.
it'll be really will be
Oh wait, no, it'll be like a fucking like Harry Potter's wand, like with two hammers
yes,
leaning against it.
exactly. So what happens is that it'll be like 3 times the blasting. Like we it'll be wow. I don't know. It's like a hydra. That's what it is.
Are we all circumcised?
Yes,
Yes.
I am.
I feel slighted that I'm circumcised a
Wow.
little bit.
Do you? Let's talk about that because there's been like a new movement towards that. There's been new sentiment that I didn't even understand. You know, when
Right.
Jackson was born, like there was a lot of like, hoopla about it. Talking about a boy being circumcised before they could consent to it.
Make that choice.
So, what are your thoughts? You just said you feel slighted. Do you feel
Well,
hooded?
I mean, I did read that like the reason we're circumcised is because it prevents the spread of disease. So if that's true, then yeah, vibes. But like, I would like to have known what the dick feels like, natural. Also, like, it was so funny because I was listening to some podcast where these women
Who
were talking
found
about
that
like,
out? By the way. Like who was the
I
one
don't
that
think
found
anybody
that
did,
out?
honestly. The same guy who
That
milked
was
the cow.
crazy.
The same guy who first tasted the cow milk.
This ain't half bad. Oh shit.
But yeah, I don't know. So if that's true, then cool. But I would have liked to have known what type of time the meat was on, you know?
Yeah.
What about you, Joe?
But I was listening to this podcast where these girls were like talking about
Oh,
how like they would never fuck with an uncircumcised dude, and then the
Right.
other girl on the podcast, she's like, "What do you mean you would never fuck with an uncircumcised dude?" And there's like yeah, like I just would never do it. And she's like, "Oh, you're broke, that's why." And she's like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You know, like nobody's circumcised in like all of Europe, right? Like all of Europe, most of Africa, like nobody's circumcised." And I like thought about that for a second. I was like, "Damn,
Oh
this is a very
shit.
large uncircumcised population that I'm totally unaware of, and I don't even know what their dicks are
Oh
on right now. What are
shit.
you guys doing?
Right?
How are the Mediterranean cocks?"
yeah. How are Asian cocks across Asia?
See, I also
Let's find
sometimes
out.
feel a little slighted about that. When I was younger, I had an older friend, a female older friend who, you ever have that older friend who's a girl who tells you all the dirty shit that they do when they're young, and you're younger and you're like, "Oh my god, I want to hit," but you like she's like 14 and you're like 10. This a friend of mine told me that
Interesting.
her ex-boyfriend's dick was uncircumcised, and she enjoyed pushing the skin back with her mouth. I think I was like 13 when I first heard her say that, and I said, "My life is no longer worth it."
Wow.
I would have
Wow.
choked with this tea.
This
I would have choked with this tea,
this
and I
is a
finished drinking it
way.
10 minutes ago.
But at the
This is
same
That's
a
what
time,
I
way.
feel, though, right?
like
Because the thing
this
about
shit is gross.
uncircumcised dicks that I hear from women, like porn stars, and they talk about in interviews, nobody feels like in the middle about it. Every girl is like, "I love it," or like, "Not for me." But the girls who are
Okay.
not for me either like don't fuck out the country really, or like have been with niggas that don't excuse me, that are not hygienic. You know what I mean? So
Right. I mean,
I don't know, man.
at least you know what? Uh, at least we know women like our dicks. You know, that's
do they?
universal.
Do you guys
A,
like my
a
dick? Do
cir-
you guys like
a-
Joey's dick? Let us
well,
know in the comments.
I mean, like a circumcised penis, like a
We could just
circumcised.
end it on that. Can we, one more time for the pop. One more time for the pod. Joey, at least women.
Like our dicks.
Thank you. This has been the National Meat Treasure.
By the way, if anyone wants to draw that logo, I will send you a dick pic if you're willing to draw a logo of all three of our dicks in
I
cartoon
won't.
size.
It's
Do a dick
fine.
pic.
It's fine.
But again, if you
but make
wanna-
it look like Chattarella.
If you want to try to tempt me,
He's
that's
a
on
weak
you.
man. He's a weak man. He's just a man of flesh, made of flesh.
That's what I want to see. I want to
Flesh
see.
nice.
I want to see my meat immortalized.
Wow.
That's actually the new standard.
That's something.
I will send you dick pics only if you can draw it or sculpt.
Definitely
I'll even accept
sculpture.
abstract painting, whatever my meat inspires in you. I only fuck artists from now
on. Society is society. Sometimes it favors one type of penis, sometimes it doesn't. And the reality is, you be the best penis you could be. Love your penis, love her penis, whatever it is, her mind penis. Just love the penis. Let's. This has been the National Meat Treasure, and I'm really high.
All right, follow me. Follow all the socials. National Meat Treasure on everything at National Meat Treasure, TikTok and Instagram. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at thin.cruel.lips. Find me on DeviantArt. No, I'm kidding.
Holy shit! Can you imagine? Like that's exactly what's going to happen.
I actually do have a DeviantArt account from when I was like 15. It's still there.
Does it have anything up?
It's got some poetry on there, so I will never reveal it.
Oh no! Come
exist.
on, you got to. I will scour the internet, meatheads. That will be my next. I will find it. And when I find it, you'll regret it for not giving it me now.
Anybody wants to send me kitty merch, or replica
Kitty merch.
Jordans, let me know.
I
New
definitely would
plug.
like kitty merch. Yeah, we're good with that.
Yeah. Follow our Spotify playlist, National Meat Treasure. And if you also like when you know why you're gonna follow this playlist, because you're gonna search our name on Spotify to subscribe, and then while you're there, you can just slide over to the playlist and see
That's
the
right.
tunes that we fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Saint Thrilla. You can also follow me on Instagram at Young Moth and on TikTok at Regular Size Joey. You can find me somehow if you want. You can just not
Somehow.
also.
Is regular size Joey. I'm always going to love that.
And also a plug for Joey. So his artist 303 BAM is dropping a song yesterday, the day before this episode has come out. Now that the song is in the universe, in the comments of this episode, tell us what you thought of the song. Go over to at 303 BAM on Instagram. Tell them what you thought. Like, share, subscribe, do all that. Put Staten on the map.
Thank you, my brother.
I wish I was blowing smoke up your ass, but I was like jamming fucking Mr. Don't Miss, and like it's really like it got me through some things. Like I was working, I was like concentrating, I was like, God damn.
You know what's funny?
This is actually fire.
Because I totally had a dream that like me and Lily were like just cruising around listening to King Von and she was singing all the words. I just remembered that just now. We're just listening to drill and she's like sitting on my shoulder just like listening to T Grizzly.
That would happen. That would actually I feel like that would be like her life. She's like, I don't know, man. She finds certain things a lot harder. Like for some reason, like just old, like even just listening to Lunez would calm her down when she was like even small, like at 6 months and she's like crying. I'm like, man, like what is wrong with you? But I love Lunez. So anyway, this has been
put your child onto some rap before she gets into the country music out there in Pennsylvania.
She's not going to, because I don't allow it in my house. That's the thing, though. It's not in my house.
It's going to be in every other house 10 years from now.
No.
Gavin DeGraw is going to be her jam. Yeah. So get out of there. And Houston, baby, we out.
Her. Bro, it's going to be way worse there. What are you talking about? You acting like it's not going to...
Houston, it's black.
Bro, do you think like square dancing isn't a part of black culture in Houston or Texas?
It is. It's a part of black culture here, but it's not to fucking country music. They line dance out here, the little shuffle. I gotta take a video for you.
You know what?
They do it.
I want to shuffle. We should shuffle in Houston. That's what this is. This episode's name. Shuffling in Houston. This has been the National Meat Treasure. Peace.